Live here from Diker Heights in Brooklyn, New York, where SC Gjoa Nordvite victorious over Brooklyn Italians Lazio for the second time this season in a tight 2-1 affair. Alongside me is Coach Williams. So Coach Williams, entering this game, your side had to approach the match with 9 players. So how did strategies change upon that information?
It will always be a test, regardless to whether or not we have 11 or 9. What we need to do is carry out basic principles that we're accustomed to practice. I had to make some shuffles to the formations, formation in attack and formation in defense. And in the first half, our guys did really well to execute those transitions. You know, when we have it where our confrontational line is, and when we don't have it where our confrontational line is, and when we have it, how we adjust to shape and suit at least to get 1 or 2 persons in the offensive third.
And now we saw that match determined within the final 3 minutes, essentially, if not 4 minutes of regulation time. So my lead-up question to you is, what are the takeaways you've seen from this match, given that it ended in a really close 2-1 affair?
I think at some point in time, our guys became a little bit overconfident in the game. At the beginning, before it started, we were up for the challenge, and they gifted us something.
Right.
They gifted us something, and we know that we could do it, regardless to what the difference is. The difference was in the numbers, and in that case, when we got the early goal, our guys felt okay, like it's going to be an easy ride. But it was never going to be an easy ride because we're playing with 2 men down. They're always going to feel like they have a chance. So we kind of slipped up in the second half. They really came at us in the second half, but we held on as much as we could have. It was a slight mistake from our keeper, but things like that happen in conditions like these.
Exactly.
And our guys showed that we can also attack even though we have the less players. And immediately after we did so and got that goal, also wrap up to what I was telling them, like when we have those counter-attacking chances, we needed to make use of them.
Right.
Because I know our attacking prowess, and it wasn't there today because we were more focusing on not conceding because of the numbers.
Well, it still paid off at the end in a 2-1 victory. However, I also want to interview Day. Now, you are coming up from what I'm being told, an injury. So what did it feel like re-entering the game, not to mention being a key asset in that back line all day?
I feel like it felt good to get back out there with the boys. I really thought I was going to have 11-11,
Right.
And I thought, knowing this team from what happened last time, I thought this was going to be one of our easier games. But being down players, and I think, again, our coach mentioned the confidence level. I think there's times, especially in our warm-up, where we thought, oh, this is going to be an easy game. And I feel like that kind of came over into the game. Chances where we should have finished, or sometimes we were sloppy, including myself, coming back off an injury.
Well, I would say a somewhat humble analysis, given that it is a 2-1 victory for your team. But I do appreciate those words. And for the last question, when you saw that goal slip by, the last goal for your team, slip by the hands of the goalkeeper, what was running through your mind in that situation?
Honestly, I was thinking, like, I really don't know. Honestly, I was very surprised that went in. I was like, at first when I saw the ball trickle to the keeper, I was like, it's an easy save. And then I slowly just saw it pass his fingers, and it just shocked me, really.